Well, kerosene lamps are still being used in many parts of Africa. However, the lamps pose a serious health risk, but hopefully not for much longer. Here's Africa 54's Ndimyake Mwakalyelye to tell us more.
Well, hopefully not for much longer, Vincent. Non-profit and other groups aiming to replace Africa's deadly kerosene lamps with safer, more environmentally friendly alternatives say the dangerous lamps could be eliminated from the continent by 2020. International charity SolarAid hopes to soon replace Africa's ubiquitous but dangerous kerosene lamps with high-quality, solar-powered alternatives for use in poor rural households across the continent. Through the charity's social enterprise Sunny Money, solar-powered lights are sold rather than given away for free in an attempt to create a sustainable market. Pippa Palmer, SolarAid's managing director, says apart from the $10 to buy it, the lamps cost nothing to run and will last for up to 5 years, ensuring a 98% saving over the use of kerosene.
These lights use the very best of PV technology, battery technology and LED technology, and they're pulled together into one contained unit. And the really amazing thing is that they're made to immensely robust standards. We can throw them around, you can do all sorts of things with them. No moving parts, they don't trap moisture.
According to SolarAid, 598 million off-the-grid people in Africa have no access to electricity. The group says this figure could rise to 700 million within a decade. SolarAid has been providing lamps to people in Tanzania, Kenya, Malawi and Zambia, where many rely on toxic and highly flammable kerosene for lighting. The World Health Organization says that inhaling kerosene fumes daily is as dangerous as smoking 2 packets of cigarette per day. In addition to harming the environment, kerosene also poses a serious fire risk. When spilled and ignited, it can quickly engulf a dwelling with flames.
The real danger is that as the kerosene burns, the unburnt matter turns to very fine soot, and that soot gets deep into the lungs, a major cause of respiratory illness. That soot also escapes, it's called black carbon, and it actually escapes 7 to 9% of the burn escapes into the house, and 89% of that goes into the atmosphere and has an instant global warming effect. So the effect on the environment is quite catastrophic.
All income generated by the sale of the lamps is invested back into the charity's works. Palmer says that for consumers, solar lights will pay for themselves after 12 weeks. Additionally, the low cost of the lamps frees up money for better nutrition, education and farming inputs. She says the charity wants the lamps to provide a gateway to microtechnology to transform poor areas of Africa.
The grid won't come for these people. It's too expensive and it won't reach them. We see light as a gateway to technology, to microtechnology that will change their lives. This is the first product that they will buy into, but we see a proliferation of this technology into small electronics, televisions, radios, solar fridges, solar cooking, and other solar laptops, for example. Now, in their first 3 years, SolarAid has sold 500,000 lights that have benefited around 2.5 million people throughout Africa. The company was named one of 2013's winners of the prestigious environmental Ashton Awards.